All right, so today let's talk about flooring. As we prepare our client's house with our fix and list option, flooring is one of the biggest things that we do. You may hear these buzzwords by watching HGTV and all that. You hear engineered hardwood, you hear luxury vinyl plank that's abbreviated LVP, and people don't always know what they are and where to use them. So today we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over some of the options and the benefits. Now, right here we have three different ones that as you walk through your local Home Depot or Lowe's, it's easy to confuse these and not understand the benefits of the different types of floors. What we love about them is these can actually go over existing floors, which is going to save you a ton of demo money, and it allows for easy change outs later, as opposed to something like tile or real hardwood that's going to be nailed into the ground or mortared to the ground and you can't get it off, or you spend a ton of money doing it. So let's talk about the different options here. One of our favorite ones to use, especially in the bathrooms, is what's called LVP, luxury vinyl plank. Okay, so right here, these are samples that you can pull from Lowe's. Let's talk a little bit about this. Essentially what it is, it's a thinner piece of, almost call it plastic. So with this product, the benefit of this is this could go right over a tile floor, or it could go on the subfloor. The nice thing is it's completely waterproof. It's tongue and groove, so it clicks together, but you can see it's also rather thin. Okay, now the nice thing is if you are putting it over an existing tile, this is a great option for bathrooms, entryways, anywhere that's going to get that water. Another thing you want to look at when you're choosing these is the underlayment. What people forget about when they're looking at the cost of these is, does it require underlayment? This specific piece right here, you can see it has a little bit of a squishy piece that's glued to it. This is the underlayment, so there's no other prep needed. You don't need to put down an additional subfloor. This one can go right on top, existing plywood or existing tile. The next option that we have here is what's called an engineered hardwood. So when you look at something like this, you can see here it almost looks like sheets of plywood. You can see the thin pieces on top here that are put together to make this whole thing come together. Now, compared to our luxury vinyl plank, you can see it's a little bit thicker, so you got to be careful what kind of floor you put it over. You've got the wood piece on the top here, but this is not a refinishable floor like an actual piece of hardwood. If you have real hardwood in your house, you know you can sand it down and you can refinish it. Especially with this, if you can see closely enough, there's only a real thin layer of the wood piece on top here. So what that means is the color that you got is kind of what you have. The nice thing is it still is clicked together just like these other options, so it doesn't require it to be nailed to the floor. But with this specific one, you can see here, it's got wood on the side. It's from the company Bruce, so this is also from Lowe's. And this engineered hardwood would require an underlayment. If not, you're going to have that real hard sound on your floor when you walk around. It's going to sound real hollow. This does require an underlayment that has to be put down first. Our last option that we have today is actually a hybrid piece. This is called hybrid resilient flooring. So if you take a look here, you can see some of the benefits. This is also waterproof, but it's kind of a mix of the luxury vinyl plank and the engineered hardwood. You can see, as all three of them do, they have the wood grain look on the top. But if you look at this one, this is thicker like the engineered hardwood. It's got a real thin piece on the top here that is also can get scratched or could be damaged kind of easily. Now the nice thing is, if this does get dinged or damaged, all you gotta do is pop in a new piece, get this new one in here. If you look in the back, this is an all-in-one piece. This has the underlayment already glued to it as well too, unlike that engineered hardwood. So the great thing is with all these options, the most important thing is that you take home a sample and you figure out which kind of surface you're going to put it on. All these samples are free at your local Home Depot or Lowe's, where you can take them home. You can see not only how they look, but how the height differs and how it fits in your personal space. If you ever have questions about flooring, we love chatting about this stuff. Reach out and we're happy to give you any advisement. Even if you're not selling your home, you're just looking to update your house. So thanks for your time.